Hello there! Welcome back to another thing of my channel. This one is not going to be necessarily the same as a lot of the other ones, largely because it's going to be a different setting, yeah? Because, two of the other ones so far have been, just about Terra Infinite, which is going to be the main one, of course. But this is, another one of my favourite settings. This one I'm calling Necroware, because it's basically, dead hardware. Yeah, get it? So, effectively, it runs on one consistent rule. When something is deleted, it is brought to this world. Everything within this world is constantly dissolving. The only ways to counteract the dissolving is to, well, of course, eat. And how do you eat? You hunt. There are other ways, of course, such as attention, which is shown in things such as Vocaloids and YouTube. Tube itself, because, well, if you delete YouTube, of course, there's going to be, a quirky little character that ends up showing in this weird city, but I'll get to that another day, okay? So, yeah, but the main function is just kill stuff. Yeah, plants, of course, will act like plants as well, and some things will just be deemed as plants. For instance, the maze in Pac-Man was deemed as a plant by this dimension, yes? And now it constantly is growing outwards. Pac-Man is one of the most dangerous predators here. Well, it's less of a predator, really. You see, while it is driven by an insatiable urge to hunt, it doesn't really want to consume your, body all that much. No, the maze does that, but the maze constantly produces it fruit. And that fruit only happens to appear once it's murdered something. It just so happens, but by murdering something, it also just seems to gain a bit of itself back without having to eat the maze. But it seems to prefer that largely because in-game it eats that. Yes? Yes. So, it is basically an incredibly large creature. If humans could find their way into this world, it would be about 3 times the size of a human. Due to how much it's eaten, it is incredibly powerful and can solo many things that live here. You feasibly could not beat it. You'd just want to run from it, which even then you could barely do, and you'd probably just have to hide. Yes, so basically no hope if you try to do any of that stuff. Yes, so, yeah, but the maze is basically now the size of, a few cities chained together. Yeah, many things actually live within it. It just so happens that if this thing comes across you, you're dead. Yes, despite you being able to see the ghosts on its tongue, it has not actually ended them yet, and instead the ghosts are presently hiding from it, and the things on its tongue it uses to attempt to drag them out to be able to kill them. Yes, ways you can tell it coming is simply a light at the end of a tunnel. A tunnel which isn't as hopeful as it may seem. Yes, it is considered by many a god of destruction as well. Oh, yes, and actually does have a few fanatics following it. Yes. Have a nice day. See you next time.